I have this line drawn out because price might come back here and then it's a range. Prices in a range. Now, if you pay attention, even within this range, now most people avoid this. Okay, when they see range, it actually is not range. If you know see this, so I just took a trade in here. In here, I entered in here. I actually entered here. After wait, let me. I actually entered here after this low take this high, and then in the pullback I entered in here, right? Then I got a little bit profit. I did not take this one, and when price came up here, I had this stop loss. I had my stop loss. I had my stop loss here. Okay, let's like this. Wait, there's some So I had my stop loss here, and I entered at the pullback, and I had a target for taking this high. But what happened? Yeah, because I knew this high is gonna get ran. Because see this high give us a closer in a higher time frame. If you see this one is just a wick, and on a higher time frame, this one give us a closer here. So I knew price gonna ran this high and then fall back maybe after give us some bearish flip on this and then drop. So what happened here was I was already in a profit. I was in a profit. Then when price came here, I knew you know price gonna came here because it ran this high, right? So what we know after price ran here, okay, this ran right, but price fucking I'm a little bit disoriented. So this low right here ran this high, and I knew price gonna pull back to this SND, and then price ran this one. So I was a bit concerned when price ran this one, even though I had my stop here already. I thought might be this. I didn't look at. I thought this high is validated here, which it did obviously in a lower time frame. In 1 minute time frame, it is a validated high, but in higher time frame. So I thought price might give us a little bit push. So I took my stop and I took a loss. Man, I took a loss, and it's just I it's just emotion. That's why I then I see price just give us this huge push, take this high and then drop. So yeah, that was a mistake. And I also had this when I see higher time frame. I had the zone drawn out here. Yeah, this zone right here. I had this drawn out here. So let me show you. I had this drawn out here. So since this was a week in higher time frame, I was anticipating price might come back here, take this high, and then drop. Right? Take take this high and then drop. So I had that. Then I see price pulling back. That kind of concerned me, and I got out. It's just emotion, bro. Like this shit is. If I would have stayed here, I would have taken like fucking 42 pips. Man, that's just a lot. That's just hit my TP, and I already took a. And then when price, uh, market open, I I also took a good trade in here. And this one I'm very proud of this trade here. I backtested. this one yesterday, and I see that, and I took this trade. Let me show you what happened here. So I have this high and then low. This low made a high here, and then this low give us a closer above this. So then price break this intermediate high. What we know is if price give us a new high, it pull back. It usually pull back to the area, and then we look for a flip on that, and then it takes us higher. But guess what happened? When price stop here, price give us a reaction above this. This low right here, price give us a closer below. Now this is not usually an ideal trade. I wouldn't have taken, but I've seen this happen so many times yesterday because I was while I was backtesting at night. You all can see the stream that was it was like a 1 hour live. So I see I see this over and over again. So I knew when price take this low. Wait, let me draw it. Let me be precise. Yeah. Or you could anticipate this one too, right? Like, okay, now I see this. I did not see that while I was trading. I've seen that in my memory. I just took a trade based on my memory here. So you'll see this high got ran with this. Wait, let me delete this all fucking BS right here. Wait, you'll see this high right here. This low ran this here. Did not close and then pull back and then give us a closer here. Now this low is a valid one. I mean technically this low made this, but what I wanted to see like this one get ran, right? Because like I mentioned, it was in my memory, so I took a trade based on my memory. So even though it does not follow what Dave said, maybe follow, I don't know. Maybe I have that concept that's still not clear yet. So I took this trade based on my memory. So man, just the time. You can see this. So when I see this low get ran and give a closer, I knew price gonna came here, pull back. So I marked this zone right here. I was anticipating price to tap 50%, and guess what? Price taps, and I entered in here. It was a great trade. Just market open, and I was just happened to see this, and I took this trade with the stop loss right here. Now I could have waited for price to give us a lot more profit. I had my target here, one target here to this fucking to this high, and then I had one because I knew price gonna take this high and then pull back. There's a possibility. There was a possibility, so I had one target here, and I see this SND in here, and then price tap and leave. So I thought price might just mitigate this area and then double bottom and then takes us higher. So that was one area. This one I had this area marked out too. And then the last thing I had marked out is this S&D zone. This one's right here. So yeah. Then guess what happened? Price drop, and I see this. I took out my profit here because I usually take my trades after 10:30. So I thought price might do some ranging here. So I got out here. But still, it was a great trade, and I took profit on this. And then I also took a trade in here that was so stupid. Here, I know it is. I thought after price breaking this high, after price, y'all see this high? So after price break this high, I thought price is pulling back. So I might just get an entry here to this zone, and prices ran through my stop. So that was a loss. And I also took a trade in here after this. And wait, let me see. Where was it? Maybe here. Okay, I took a trade in here. So, and that was my mistake, not paying attention at all. So I did not. I knew price gonna go lower. I thought I might just get out with some profit, like a quick scalp. And here's where I got that. So I was looking at this intermediary structure. We had this low, made this high, we got another low, made this new high, right? Closer. What I didn't notice is this low. This low did not give us a clear high. Like there's so many tap. You know what I mean? We have this. None of this give us any high, and then without giving high, it just went back. So even though price ran this high, which I was anticipating price would run, this did not give us a closer at the downside, and we are against the trend. Trend is we're going down. So when price give us a high, close above, I took a trade. I knew it might just I might lose this one, so I took a trade in here after I see this candle, and then I'll flip. Oh man, I don't want to miss out. I had this FOMO, and then guess what? Prices dropped. So it was a huge stop loss. So that was a huge loss. That was a huge loss, and it's just FOMO, you know. And another thing I had in my mind, because price had this imbalance, huge imbalance in here, and price gave us a push. So that was a smart maybe mistake, you know. I was anticipating these pullbacks as a continuation, which is so against what Dave teaches, you know, which is so against what I trade. And I didn't know why I took this trade. It's just I've gotten out. My first trade was profit, and it plays out as I expected it to be, as I wanted it to be, and it. So I since I got out here and price drop, I had this. Oh, I missed out this much of the move. If I would have stayed longer, I could have captured this whole 100 pips or something, 50 pips, you know, or maybe this 100 pips. I had that. So I was like, I don't want to miss out on this. So I took a trade on this. So yeah, emotions, like Deb mentioned, will always put you on the other side of this market, and that's why you don't trade FOMO. You know. But yeah, we'll look at see. So I already had my limit exceed with this trade, but still I could have taken a few trades. So I'm taking a break because I don't want to mess things up. Otherwise out in a bad way. Because what I found is if I take two, three trades, bad trades a day, that's just uh, put me on the other side of the market. So I couldn't see. So I'm not taking any trades. We have Saturday and Sunday. All I'm gonna do is backtest. I'm gonna bury my mind in the shelves. I'm buried. Fuck. Yo. Why am I so disoriented? I just had an energy drink. This might be the reason. I don't know. All right, so we're ending in this. We have this high, we have this low, first drop, and then I had a trade here. I mentioned this. I took it at break even. You know, that was could have been a profitable trade if I had longer. Like I mentioned, I've lost these two trades, and then this kind of fucked my mind, and then I lost this one too. I mean, at break even, I lost the commission in brokerage. Yeah. So yeah, man, this three trades. So man, I should have stayed and see what price does. This one I knew. I have regret with this trade a lot because I knew this, and I just got out just because of fear. This too, I made a huge mistake. I know that. I was wrong, you know, going against the trend and then did not wait for what I always look for. But this one, I see exactly everything happening. So this one, I had a regret. Yeah, these two are winning trades. Today, four trades in the amount. Done for the day. Now, wait, let me see this. So, we got a closer here. This one close. This one. So we have a high point and low point on price. If you notice this low, this will give us a high. We ran this one. This is the S&D zone. Price ran through this. We can anticipate a bullish break and then take longer. That's what I want to see. But yeah, so we have a high point. Okay. So I can anticipate a bullish break. Let me see this. 2%. So very close. Run this. Run back at this split. This is back. Then this mm, we ran this here. Now we have this one. Wait, so we give a closer in here, right? Press that back to the zone and then drops. Did not tap. So this SMB we might see for. We can look for this SMB and then get a reaction from this area. And then it might tap and drop here. Drop to the range and then takes back. What I could anticipate here is price might tap here and then drop to this zone right here, and then we can take long to this high, to this area. Don't know. Yeah, but I'm noticing something bullish in here. Obviously, this one is a closing. We'll see that. It might just pass through it. I don't know. I don't know. Yo, it sucks. Trading is fun, but it's fun when you understand how price moves and when your entries are particular. Okay, we ran this. Yeah, already get a push on this. No, this is already do receive a push on this side. Yeah. So if price ran this, what could it? Oh, it might just drop here, like I mentioned. And I mentioned price gonna tap here and then drop here and then we got a closer about this. Now let me throw this on right here. So we have a low here. Just close above, but the upper end is give us a closer in here. That keep us. Did this one give us a closer in here? Okay, did. Let me see this. Let me see. So I know what I thought. Closer in here. So we ran this one. Yep, we close pop. Let me zoom out for you guys to see. You know, so we ran this one and then we drop back. Give us a closer one here. Let me see. Did it close? No, it did not. It did not. We close here. So we ran this. Now, since we ran this, okay, we ran this too. Wait, let me tap back into this one. We ran this. Okay, we give a closer about the previous one. Close. Now, okay, we could have entered in this pullback. You know. And within this pullback, you want to say something like that. So you'll see this pullback. This low may take this high. We pull back, but yeah, we had this range in here. We take this low. Up and then up and back. Okay. So this would have been my entry. This would have been my entry here. So we take this low right here. Here we take this low. Or maybe I'm wrong, you know, because I see price going ahead. That's right. I had that as a bias in my mind. So we take this low right here. You know, we take this one, and after we take this low, there's always going to be a pullback. And when we pull back, like I mentioned, if in here I mentioned this, the first trade I explained. Yeah, here. What did I mention? I mentioned price take this high and then pull back, and within this pullback, it takes this. Wait, let me. Within this pullback, in this pullback, price take this high, take this low with this right closer above, and the same thing happened here. Same thing. So after price take this low, wait, where is the low? Fucking yep. So after price take this low, oh man, I was looking at this. Okay. So after price take this low, price pull back, and while pulling back, it gives us a closer above this high, and so it is like this high. Let me show you. It gives us a closer above this high right here. This high right here, the red candle. So while price gives us a high, it pulled back, and after giving a high, it pulled back. So we could have entered in here with a stop loss of 6, and then where could it taken? We could have taken it here to this S&D here, you know, or yeah, to this high, to this S&D. I would have taken it here at the tap because I was anticipating the tap. Now, since we're at a higher time frame zone, oh, we might have taken this to this high or this zone right here. I don't know, guys, because this is a zone right here too. This did not close. Okay, we could have taken it to this zone right here, to this S&D. Most likely area. This S&D right here is responsible for the imbalance. Price could just, you'll see for bullish split, and whenever you don't get out when you don't see any beer split until you see. So yeah, price kind of giving us a bearish split. Maybe yeah. Let me see. So if you see a candle closer above something, that's not a bullish bearish bearish split or bullish split. It just you have to look for the highs and lows that the important highs and lows that could cause, and flipping above those or flipping it below this could cause bearish momentum. So you always look for that. So when I say this, and yeah, I like to be precise. So well, let me remove some points. So when I say this, let me closer above. Yes, right here. Give us a closer above this. Right. Okay, give us a closer about this. Now, let's head back to this area. No. Okay, let's just where did it tap? Now within this we have a lot. Now come back. Mm, This give us a closer here. This kind of give us a closer. Yeah. So right, and this is a mess right here. Well, let me be precise with this. Where we at? You see this? This is closer. And let me do this. This. So press that back here. Drop back here. Now this low. Take this high. Take this high with this candle. Then press pull back up. Give us a closer in here. Uh, yep. And then this move. These are intermediary structure. So lower time frame. So just give us a closer in here. Now press drop this. There's a pause. It's a beer split. Press my trend. Press run all this. And then price could just go here. I want to see price drop here. But one, two, three, four, five. Drop here. There's a possibility you can trade in here, but I don't often trade this because I want to see something very. This one doesn't like indicate that. You know what I mean? I want to see something like on this time frame. So these are like very maybe in a 15 5 second. We could see them as a huge move, but still you can take a trade because you have a very little to lose. You always look for positions where you have a very tiny. So if you take a trade in here, 47 for 50, 3 points, and you take this high, you know, you can take a trade to this high. You cannot hold here that price could just, or maybe to this zone. মায়া দেখা নাপালি তই যদি পুলত আছিলি তই মায়া দেখা পালি What gets it? So we take this one, right? Let's do this. 3 pips, and you get 16. Like, that's a good trade. Now, this is just the retracement. Price might just go lower. But one thing I would like to see here is did give us a this low did not give us a high. So price might run and then oh this low did. Okay, perfect. Okay, I say this. Oh my bad. This low give us a high. Price gonna y'all can enter in here too. To how much? Mm, to 50% of this. Might be to this 50%. Is it possible? But yeah. There's a possibility. Let's go tap into this 50%. We might take this to this much. But this is also could be a retracement already. Price already swept this low, so that's why. Price already did not close, so price swept this low. There's a possibility price cases take longer. So I had a problem out here. You'll see this one right here. Price tapped here and then give us a push. This one swept this low. Might just run everything to the upside, but price could also roll it down. I don't know. We don't see that. Is that 30%? But I want to see a 30% tap in here, in here, then take higher. When you see a candle going down and then just reverses back, this this is just a wick in higher time frame. So if you all see this red and then push back, that's just a wick in higher time frame. Maybe in 2 3 minutes. Let me check this out. 2 minutes. This could be okay. You see this? That move right here is a wick. This is just a wick. Wait, let me remove this. What I want to see, I didn't do trading here. See this? We press tap into this, stab here, and then takes us longer. Takes us longer. Maybe rand is high, and then we have something in here. Well, after running this, press one drop. After running this, after swapping this, price will just swap and then drop. There's a possibility. I'm not saying price will do that, but that's how I like to anticipate price. But still, you see this low give us a closer here and then drop, and then I just go back. That's what I. But this movement maybe it's just Tosan li tada. Singoran sa. Singoran li. So I figured Kotak Neo, they charge way less for brokerage. I took my trades in Zerodha, right? So since I figured that, I might just use that, because I pay a lot of brokers, man, and it's not that much when you profit, but when you take a loss, man, you lost more in brokerage than you do in the trade. So I've taken 80 in my loss, 80 rupees in my loss, and I lost 300. Sorry, for 350 on brokerage. Man, that's just I lost 80, only 80, because of I have a good risk management. Even I've lost, I have stopped in where I took my stop very little. I took trades where I have a possibility to lose very little, but this broker is kind of, so that's why I'm switching according here. I mean, they have a monthly subscription, but I don't mind paying that. If I have to pay 10 rupees for a broker's, and then I have a 300 monthly subscription, man, I'm doing it. I don't mind at all. Let me check what NQ is. It is London Safe Finance. So we had a low point, high point. Now what I see, do we have a channel? Okay, we have business and Okay, most likely area price could be so alright. If price don't do anything here, it's horrendous. Horrendous. There's a possibility price could come up to this one and then tap on it. This one right here. Using within this with imbalances. There's more volume right here. So price could just tap and wait from this area. Not to the moon, but we can anticipate that. You know. But let me see. So yeah, this has some. Let me see what price is like. So we drop that. This did not give us any closing, so this will make sense. Please drop. See this imbalance, the reaction. If you trade 5 seconds, that would have been a 90. Oh, it's just a slow session, so maybe like London session. Maybe. I don't know where we're talking, but yeah, it's very slow on this side. Let me see. Mm, okay. Yeah. I see this. There's multiplication, multiple tapping this, so we ran this too as a consequence. Yeah, I see that it's tap and then goes. So it ran this. Might tap back here, but there's a SND. I don't see it reacting here. Not the SND, it's just the candle. The last move up before price taking down. So that's we could get a tap in the 50% of it and then drop a little bit and then price. So we have this low put in right here. Did not quite close this one, but I'm anticipating this one close and then pull back. Yeah, it will tap this and then pull back to this area, and you know, will not quite tap in my area. So yeah, this. Okay, we take this high close above. Perfect. Low put in right here. This low get validated. Oh no. কোনে ভাবে মই গোটেই নাযামে so yeah we have this yeah they're gonna be a pullback to this one SME so we might just first could pull back here there's imbalance in here first could tap here and then and then we have this first could tap here this SME now yeah first could be tap here and then drop I might just go a little bit here and then down. But what we are seeing is price is going higher. That's what we are seeing. Price might tap here after taking this low on a higher time frame. Let me put this. Price might take this low, and then give us some structure and then huge drop. But right now, what we are seeing, price is going to this. What is this white color? That's a possibility. Swapping this low. This this But price ain't gonna go directly. Price will pull back here to one of these recent POIs, and then give us a push here, and then might pull back a little bit more. And that's how price move, because they have to manipulate the buyers in order to get. So there's not many buyers on this. They want sellers to get active because they are looking for stops. Their stops. You know, Previously what I used to trade, I used to trade with this. Okay, so price is accumulating here, and I mean, there's a guy I mentioned in the stream that intraday hunter. So what he used to teach, like how he trades is, he look for support and resistance areas. He don't just look for that. He look for, okay, there might be buyers here. So what price would do? Price would take if price trying to take their stop, price would make sure they bring more buyer while going down. So that is something. I mean, it makes sense when you see market that way, because if you see the whole market, it's just psychology, it's just human nature, you know, human behavior. That's all it is. Uh, yeah, that's why 90% was there. I often come here and logically, and then I end up losing because my emotions kind of take over. So that is something I know. If I took few more trades, like volume, volume. If I put more volume in it, I'll just improve on that too. That's not a big deal. I used to be way more sentiment. I don't know what the word is, but yeah, that is it. Yeah, but anyway. So let me see. Where's my dad? Wait, let me see. Where's my dad on this? Is it possible? Where's my tap here on 546? That's the area. Okay, we tap the first line. You see this push right after it tap this. But I'd like to see it tap here. The 546, this one, this line right here. and then leave. Leave. Might not take the high, then pull back swapping this, and then there's a possibility too. Oh, it dropped below that. Okay. See the push? This tap right here on the on 50% of this one, and you see this move right here, like the reaction. I mean, I used to capture this move 43 and then 46, 3 points, but how much? If you trade in 5 seconds. Mm. Oh my god. Yeah, I might just tap back here, you know. Let me delete this and draw. Price might tap back here and then swapping this here take longer. There's a possibility. Or since this low did not give us a high, we ain't going foolish. It gonna run this. Okay, I see. We're gonna run this. So I'm anticipating prices on this. Now, if you take a trade in here, it's the first half is a very this could be a pullback in this. You could take a trade here with stop loss right here. Stop right here. This one. Stop right here. Let's rear in this. Stop right here. So how much we have to lose? 3 points for taking this high. I mean, it might just pull back and then drop. That's how fast it is. Okay, we take that high. We will take that high. So, I'm gonna take this high. Now, if I see this, okay, it gives us a closure here. So, let me see that. If this was a closer, it's not. Okay, it gives us a closer, so no worries about that. Oftentimes, this zone in the middle doesn't hold. You know, that's right. I will not be taking a trade, but there's a possibility you can take a trade. We have this area too. Let's not just drop in here. But if you look at this is the S&P responsible, right? We got no horizons in here. These all are mitigated except for this one. This mitigated this mitigated this. And all we can see is bullish split right here within this area. So this one. But you don't buy high because you might get stuck in range. The suitable area for you to buy is this. Molo sumi itong may kosa.
Naku, Leo,